It's funny when you see, obviously, as you know, I share a lot of content on social media, and it's always nice when people share it. Occasionally, people will just save a photo and repost it, which is fine, they
Mm.
can do. Always winds me up when they cut my logo
Oh,
off.
yeah.
That bugs me. They'll take a quote and then crop my
Mm.
logo off the bottom and then share it as their
Mm.
own. I'm like, really? But it is always cool when you're scrolling through in a Facebook group and then somebody shared one of your posts in there.
No,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that was me.
Mm.
We had, I remember, because when I set up MTB Fitness, yours probably started, you were selling right from the beginning almost. So you got all the jerseys and you're
Mm.
like, well, I may as well sell some of these.
Yeah.
When I started MTB Fitness, there was a period of about 18 months where I didn't sell any products. So it was just putting out free content.
Mm.
And then about 6 to 9 months in, I built an audience of about 10,000 people on Facebook through Facebook ads, just like you did.
Yeah.
I was getting more and more people saying, you really need to do a training program because I want to buy a training program from you, but you don't sell anything,
Mm.
which was obviously the plan. And I remember the first night I launched that. So I'd gone from obviously selling nothing and I put about 18 months into it. I'd spent about $5,000 of my own money over that period into like advertising.
Mhm.
And I built the product. I was like, right, I need to launch it now. I just hope people A, buy
Mm.
it and B, really enjoy it. And I remember I was sat at home at about 7 p.m. Sophie was out and launching it. And then my phone just doing the like, for those who don't have a Shopify account, when you have your phone on, it
Mm.
makes like a cash register
Yeah, like
noise. So it's like
cha-ching.
cha-ching, cha-ching. And I remember setting it up, turning my phone to full volume, and then it was just cha-ching, cha-ching,
Oh, yeah,
cha-ching. Oh, it was amazing. It
that's
gives me
our
goosebumps now.
yeah, I mean, that's our little family. That no doubt people have seen the thing about like small businesses are when they get a sale, they do the like the little
Yeah,
dance
yeah.
kind of thing. That's our little. My phone goes ching and all everyone ching.
Yeah, no, it's a great feeling, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
even like my daughter, even my young son is like 2 3/4 now, and he started going ching.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, so that's nice that
If Sophie's mum's asking how MTB Fitness is going or if work going, she doesn't say that. She says, "Are you still dinging?" Yep, still dinging, Julie. No, it's really cool, but I don't think that first month of sales or that first couple of days of sales. Obviously, I do way more sales now, and if I do any kind of
Mm.
launch, you get way more now than I did then. But I don't think the buzz will ever be as
Oh,
much as
no.
that first one
Mm.
because that was kind of like 18 months of just building and crossing your fingers and hoping and wanting to build obviously a good product.
Mm.
And that first night was just incredible when like people were buying it and then emails started coming in being
Mm.
like, "Oh, I'm really enjoying it. It's great." So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's really cool, isn't it?
Mm, yeah, I mean, my Spoon Graphics business is probably very similar to MTV Fitness in a way because that's kind of like the same thing where it's all about giving out free content, and then I monetized it by having advertisements, but and then eventually started selling some digital products. But yeah, that's like kind of the similar sort of thing. So that's kind of all built up to Odyssey in a way because of just getting experience of building websites and things like that.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I think you have to start somewhere, don't you? I remember the first website I created. It was terrible, as it was always going to be. I was a personal trainer at the time and set up an online business. And it was specifically weight loss for women at the time
Mm,
because most of my in-person clients at the time, 10 years ago, were female.
mm,
And I found that I just kind of like, well, not necessarily was more successful with them, but I just bounced off them a little bit better
yeah.
originally. So I set up that business. I was thinking of names and came up with the name Lighter Ladies, which makes me cringe looking back because it's just a horrendous name. And I spent a good month doing this website and it was on WordPress, I
Yep.
think, at the
Mhm.
time. And I did it almost like, like a newspaper front website where you've got loads of stuff on it.
Mm.
And I remember it took something like 90 seconds to load the first page. Like it'd take forever. And I did
Mm.
so much on it. So it's come a long way since then. So for various reasons, that didn't work out. I had that kind of first business that flopped. And then after that, it was when I set up MTB Fitness.
Mm.
But I think you've got to have those initial fails, haven't you, for the
Yeah.
second one to be successful.
Yeah.